I was a bad son, now I'm a good Will, what up? When I was a little boy, I put my hood on my back. All eyes on me and nobody cut me no slack. While bowling up and down, that cold money was all I thought. And daddy was selling drugs, so it made me say fuck sports. Him teaching me the game, felt like he was passing the torch. In front of projects, I jumped off the stoop, not a port. My OGs was my idols, not no Meech or Rick Ross. And remember, to be a boss, life was always the cause. I carried Christ on my back, that's why they call me the cross. And whenever shit was rough, I just hustle and stay my course. And every time I pull myself back on my feet, digging my cleats. Every step I take, rip up the streets. A gun in a vest, some money and weed is all I need. When I hit the block, my mama started losing her sleep. To love a nigga like me is really not for the weak. I became a villain after that 100 bullets ate up my Uncle G. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. All my childhood transgressions did was teach me lessons. I laid down with beautiful women and they gave me blessings. The love I never gave all these niggas and hoes was for my kids, for them I bleed, little X's and O's. As a man, I gotta be more than just checks and clothes, Pampers and milk. Anytime I leave this house, I could get killed. You could be playing a block or going to work. Charleston and Texas showed us it ain't even safe in church. Every day I look at this world and it keep getting worse. Clips getting longer, switches is clearing them faster. And for some reason they end up in the hands of these little bastards. And go from me, gotta pay their funeral and buy their casket. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Good Dad, Bad Son, Season 2, Episode 2. Back like we never left. Favorite cousins. We got a lot of new cousins in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Definitely give us the energy to keep it going. Shout out to my man King B for the donation through the Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. What up, B?
What's up with it?
Man. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, man. My fault too, bro. I've been in that truck, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Been in that truck.
The outcome got to be income, bro.
For real.
What up, Binks?
Been in that truck, man.
You got to get back to it after we done tonight?
I'm going right back to it.
I ain't mad at you. I got to get to it in the morning myself.
Going right back to it. What I was about to say? I'm about to tell you something. I forgot that fast. But what's the word? You went to work today?
Yes, sir.
Man,
Sir.
they don't understand with this self-employed life. Like, I ain't have a day off in probably like 2 months.
When I think I told you before, when people say, "Hey, help me start a business," I'll be like, "Hey, why you want to start a business?" They be like, "I'm tired of working 40 hours." I'm like, "No, this ain't for you."
Yeah, yeah. You got it all wrong.
All screwed up. I'm gonna work 40 hours in 2 days.
24/7.
I'm telling you.
It don't stop.
Cross said BJ looked like he had a long week.
Man. I did, bro. So what how Swanee looking?
Snellville joint.
Snellville.
Yeah, the broker we gotta make an appointment so I can see it. I only seen it online, and of course they got professional photography. You gotta go there and check it out yourself because everything look good on the internet.
Yeah.
But it's in a perfect location though. A lot of foot traffic, high traffic area. You know, Wisteria. Right before you get to the high school.
On 78?
Right before you get to 78, yep.
Oh, okay. What side? It's on the QT side or the other side?
Right across the street from the police station.
In the City Hall area? Like,
Yep.
by the bank?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good area.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's top notch. You got to hire some more people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I should have more support seeing that we live in Gwinnett.
We need some teachers, man.
I'm telling you.
Where y'all at?
Need some everybody. Front desk, back desk, accountants, cleaning ladies. Gotta put. I don't want to work more.
Right.
I'm doing that already at the one spot.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell Shanique will call you.
Okay.
Tell Shanique will call you. Cause she was she was doing the QTs.
Okay.
When they was opening up the quick trips and stuff. She was the one cleaning and gutting them out and all that.
Sweet.
Yep.
Need that in my life.
Yeah, she was doing that. What's up, Cross?
Got Cross in the building. Got Banks in the building.
Yeah. Shit, we can get right to it. We play that first clip, man. We can get right to it.
All right.
My man said we out of here at 10 on the dot. Let's go.
Let me see where we at. Right here we at.
You keep hitting my page asking me the dumbass question, why you always talk bad about black people? Why you always talk down to black people? I don't talk bad about all black people. I just talk bad about all black Democrats. I don't fuck with that movement. And just so happen that 90% of the black population is Democrats. Oh, well. I don't fuck with that movement. I don't fuck with 12-year-olds allowed to take puberty blockers. I don't fuck with 12-year-olds allowed to take hormone pills. I don't fuck with 12-year-olds allowed to mutilate their body. I do not fuck with that. I don't fuck with men and women bathrooms. I don't fuck with men and women's sports. I do not fuck with none of that shit. You understand? I do not fuck with the movement who promote women killing their kids, abortion. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the movement who created KKK, but always talking about how somebody else is so racist, but yet every day they the ones who create division. They the ones every day talking about how racist somebody is and want black people to feel like they being so oppressed and they so inferior and that they don't have no opportunities from these same people that's cutting they fucking checks. Pushing propaganda. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the movement who have black people thinking they the face of everything that's bottom of the barrel, like SNAP Center, like Social Security, like Section 8, like Medicare, knowing the truth that white people lead that. White people is the face of that. White people collect more Social Security. White people collect more Medicare. White people collect more SNAP. White people collect more Section 8. They on Section 8 more than black people. But let Democrats tell you we the face of that shit. So when they start talking about cutting certain shit, they could get y'all riled up and have y'all believing that, oh, they cutting it off for the black people. No, just like DEI, they know the truth. They know DEI don't mean black people. They know white women benefit off of DEI more than any black person ever did. But let the Democrats tell you they're going to mislead you and have you thinking that DEI mean black and have your ass marching and boycotting everything. And they sitting back fucking playing with your brain and all that shit. The same shit they've been doing for the last 50, 60 years, manipulating black people's emotions. I don't fuck with that movement. I don't fuck with the movement who led us into civil rights and led us into integration when we was doing great in the Black Wall Street after they bombed it and we rebuilt it. You want to know what killed it the second time? Integration. And that came from the Democrats leading that civil rights movement and led us into a fucking burning building. I don't fuck with that movement. So if you ask me and when you see a black person on my page and I'm talking bad about them, you already know they're a fucking Democrat. And that's what I'm going after. Because they the ones who led us into burning buildings and always misleading my people. I don't fuck with that.
I got to work on my cursing, man. It kind of like, I understand. I see what people saying there because it message your message up.
I mean,
right? He was cursing too much in that one.
He don't F with it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's obvious. Word up. What you think?
Man, he spot on. But like you said, the message is gonna get lost in the vulgar language. But for some people, they don't hear you unless you talk like that.
Yeah.
His language ain't worse than what the Republicans doing. It's not worse than killing babies. You know, then it's not worse than abortion, what he's saying.
It's not worse than what the Democrats is doing.
Yeah, excuse me. It's not, his language is not hurting nobody,
Yeah.
right?
true.
He ain't cut nobody off food stamps.
Yeah.
He ain't cut nobody off Section 8. He ain't making it cool for 12-year-olds to go against their parents' wishes.
Yeah.
But they'll hear him dropping all those F-bombs and be like, nah, I ain't listening to this guy. He don't know what he's talking about.
All right.
You don't have to have a Harvard education to get your point across, man.
That's a fact. I think the problem now is the educated folks. The educated folks is the problem. That's what it seems like. Not all of them, but a large majority of them that's educated and Democrat. It's like they don't got no kind of common sense. Or
Who said the educated Negroes are our worst enemy?
I don't know.
It was somebody in history, one of our figures. Help me out, Cross. And I want to say it was. I want to say Malcolm X said it, but I don't. It might not be.
It sounds like something he would say. It sounds like something he would say. Umar.
It was older for. It was an older cat for sure. Yeah.
It might have been Malcolm X, bro.
It could have been.
But yeah, I see it, bro. It's like they only one way. You know what I'm saying? There's no critical thinking involved. Yeah.
So the people that argue, if your ladies was on the show right now, they would argue with you that, especially about the kids, should have the choice to be trans or get the surgeries or start taking the hormone pills. Your argument is we got too much freedom. We got too many choices.
I think Kurt will argue that too. For real. I think Kurt will argue that too. I think we got too many freedoms, too many choices. I really do. I feel like
Clyde, when do we get back to making sense? Cause what sense do that 12-year-olds can barely pick out what they want to wear to school, but we gonna let them change their gender?
It seems like niggas gotta go back to oppression, man.
All right, if you want to change your gender, cool.
They think this
just wait
oppression.
till you 21. I mean 18 or 21 or whatever.
They think this oppression now. Nah.
Not quite.
Nah, we gotta go back. Back to the 60s at least, 70s.
I don't know. Like the people who believe that there's nothing wrong with it. They never went through nothing. They never lived through nothing. They didn't live in paradise.
Yeah, I think it gotta affect them though. I think it gotta affect them. I guess they can't see it unless it affects them directly.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be team whatever until. That's what I thought about. I was like, man, if you don't have kids, then you're gonna be looking from the outside in, like, man, so what? Like, what's your
It's
point?
a fairy tale to you because it don't affect you at all.
Yeah. Nobody want their kids exposed to that. That's not good exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Worried about the wrong. How you changing your sex at this age when sex should be the furthest from your mind?
Yeah, they should be exposed. Nah, that's like saying they should be exposed to smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol. Oh, you should let them taste liquor, then they won't like it. Nah,
Cross
you gotta
said,
go through that.
Obama said our boys need gay men in their lives. Shaking my
A gay friend. But Obama is gonna push the whole gay narrative. Obama started this whole
when he was in office.
Yeah.
They weren't having that in Africa though.
He started the whole agenda. Not when he went over there to Kenya.
Yeah, they was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, nah, they wasn't with that.
I wish we could talk to bro to see where he was going with that because I took it as you need a real friend. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you and I are real friends. You're my brother. And if you was slipping or you was on some self-harm type stuff, I don't have to be gay to tell you that you bugging. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, he said you need a gay friend. He said his gay professor opened his eyes up to that, and he thinks everyone
because he was being real with him. So all the straight men in his life just let him party and be bullshit.
No, nah, he was. I don't even think he was talking about his life. I think he was just talking about the way he viewed gay people.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said he was being ignorant and this, that, and the third. But I don't be on it like that. I never was on it like that. I don't. Like I said, we had gay people growing up on our block. They wasn't being picked on and none of that.
and that
Ain't nobody care that
don't
much.
bother me at all. You ain't, especially if they ain't trying to be gay with me. I ain't none of my damn business
Ain't nobody care that much, bro.
at all.
I'm talking about the children. What Steve said?
12-year-old is a child. They are their parents' responsibility.
Yeah. But what do you do when you send your child, your 12-year-old, to school, especially in California, and your 12-year-old changes his identity and the school doesn't even notify you?
Right.
And your 12-year-old boy is going to school and then putting a dress on and changes his whole identity, name, everything. Now he's a 12-year-old girl in school, and the school don't notify you.
Yeah.
What you do about that, Steve? You know what I'm saying?
It's rough, man.
Yeah, and now I seen a thing where these kids had a shootout in the mall, and they talking about charging their parents. I'm gonna send this clip to you. The lady died.
Where that was at?
I think it was in Savannah.
Okay.
I think it was in
Oh, she had a
Savannah.
heart attack?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yep. She had a heart attack and died. And I'm not mad at them charging the kids.
No, not at all.
I ain't mad at them charging the kids.
Should the
but
parents have some responsibility, though? At up to what age?
what y'all think? You asking the chat?
Yeah, I'm asking everybody. Like, should the parents share the responsibility?
I just sent you that clip too.
All right. Cross, talk to us. Banks, what you think? You gonna be responsible for something man went out and did when he was 16, 17, 15?
Bank said that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Cross said, nah, we just left them alone. They didn't bother us. We didn't bother them in the neighborhood. Yeah. They was part of the neighborhood.
It was. It's part of the fabric of the neighborhood.
It was like I say, man. I keep reiterating, man. Oos was outside, man. Oos was outside. That nigga double dutch with the girls and the block parties. They had the dance shows and all that. Remember the block parties, Cross Banks? Remember the block parties when the girls would do the blocks would battle with the dances and all that?
He was out there with all
Oos
of it.
was with the girls dancing. And other blocks had gay niggas that was with them dancing.
Okay.
Every block had one gay dude dancing. You know what I mean? But nigga didn't want to see Oos one-on-one.
Right. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, B. You responsible for your children, but how up to what point?
We had Queer D in our hood. It was mad cool. Nobody bothered him. Yep. Bank said, hell yeah. Cross said, I feel like the parent needs to be responsible for their children in some extent. Maybe like 13. So, Cross, if your child is in the mall having a shootout with some other kids and a lady dies from a heart attack or dies from anyone that dies during this event, you think they should be able to lock you up for that? What you think, Steve?
It's not the first time we're hearing it though, right? Because of the school shooter in Winder that happened last school season. They locked his pops up, but I think he the one bought the firearm.
What up, cuz? Yeah, he bought the gun for dude.
After they
Gave
already
it to
had
him.
a
Yeah, he
issue,
bought the
right.
gun and gave it to him as a Christmas gift, birthday gift, something like that. He need to go to jail.
So yeah.
Yeah. Any parent that buys their child a gun for a gift and the kid uses that gun to go, especially kill some kids in school, yeah, you gotta go to jail too.
Yeah.
He bonded out.
Juveniles are being charged as adults. They're facing felony murder charges for the death of a woman who died of a heart attack while fleeing the scene. And while those charges may change, Mayor Johnson says there's another group he thinks should hold some responsibility.
There's one thing about children hanging out late at night. It's something different about a child involved in gang activity, walk around with guns and stuff like that. Come on, you know something.
Adding this.
I am really for charging parents.
All right, so Cross, you said Bank said that's a tough one.
It's gonna be 50-50, bro, because I think if my mom had no idea what I was doing, not the slightest clue. She might have seen a couple bags of weed once or twice, but she had no idea the extent of what was really going on out there. So is that bad parenting, or was I just hiding it good?
That's a good point. Well, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing. My mom's never knew what I was doing or what I was involved in and all that. She always found out from people coming to her. I swear.
Right.
She never knew what was going on. There was always somebody going in the crib telling they, you know what I mean, they grandmas or whatever what happened outside
And
or
they get
whatever.
on the
whatever.
wire and get
And
around.
then they get back to my mom's a day or two later. And then she'll be asking me about it. And I don't know what they talking about, Mom. I don't know what they talking about.
Facts. Just like you, I'm good grades in school, right? Respectful. Everybody love you. Ain't no way. My grandmother had that wanted me.
Oh, couldn't nobody tell my grandmother nothing about me. No.
Nothing. Right now.
Yeah, she ain't want to hear it. For real. No, her baby ain't do that. But in this situation, y'all, because I see everybody saying, which is true, I see everybody saying it depends on the circumstance. What up, Calvin?
Calvin, I think it's a intense. I think after intense investigation, then decide if the parents could have done something first.
What can you do as a parent when your child is in the streets wilding? What can you do as a parent? Your child is outside. What can you do? That's gonna be a slippery slope, boy. Because I mean, even when I look at the guy that's saying that, that's Savannah, Georgia. When I look at the black man, that's part. I'm willing to bet 90%, 98% sure that they're Democrats. So when I look at the black man that's even saying that, thinking about charging, I could never be a politician and in that situation be like, I'm gonna charge the parents. Or I know I come from that.
Right.
I come from them neighborhoods. I come from that community where I know damn well 9 times out of 10, these boys don't grow up in a single parent home. So you mean now we got to go lock their mother up?
Right.
That probably got 2, 3,
Hell
4
with the rest
other
of the
kids,
kids. Right.
5 other kids, and this lady working 12 hours a day. She has to go to jail
Right.
because her knucklehead ass son is in the mall having a shootout with his rival gangs.
Right.
Think about what we saying, y'all. Think about that. Think about what y'all was doing in the streets and the stuff y'all was getting involved in, and going to jail, or even your friends if you wasn't involved with it, people you grew up with. It's nah. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. Now, if the child got that gun from the parent, got the gun out the parent's room, safe or something, then
you're responsible for that.
Yeah, you gotta get locked up for negligence or something. I get that.
Banks said they don't really need the parents. Once the kids leave your sight, it's a different kid, for sure. Steve, how a child act at school.
I got you, Cal.
Ain't nothing a parent can do about teach them right from wrong and hope they get it. That's a fact. Yeah, none of my parents didn't raise me to do what I was doing.
Bro. I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
Not in that situation right there either. Nah, it's the same link, Calvin. I sent it to you the other day, but I sent it again. I can't imagine my mother going to jail for the stuff I was outside doing. I was involved in.
Right.
And they coming to lock my mother out.
Do you think you would have still been doing it if it was a possibility your mom could have got jammed up though?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because it was the environment. It wasn't so much of me wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Wanting to be involved in stuff. A lot of times I was just outside minding my business. A lot of the times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I was fighting we all was fighting the attempt murder charges. I was minding my business.
What up, Cal?
Just on the corner.
What's up, fellas?
What up,
Can you hear
Calvin?
me?
Yeah. So Calvin, in that situation right there, with them boys in the mall shooting whatever, the lady dying of a heart attack, you think the parents should be?
Absolutely.
Woo. Y'all boys hardcore, man.
Absolutely.
Boys tough.
Why so? Why so though?
I'm just saying, man. I think sometimes you just look at negligence. Like, look at what, like, you know how we talk about how you will see some shit happen and you just jump to a conclusion. But then when you sit down, analyze it, think about it, break it down, you realize a lot of stuff could have went totally different. That's all I'm saying, bro. A
So
lot of
so
stuff could have went totally different.
which part you would lock the which part you blaming the parent for?
Mm, oh, that's, you know what? Let me see.
We got kids in the mall. Had a shootout. Lady dies from a heart attack running out the mall. The kids, of course, they going to jail. Every right should be charged as adults and all that. I get all of that. Which they probably gonna come back on that anyway.
I think,
Because they
but
too young.
sometimes, man, I don't know. You know what? I take that back. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. I recant that. Let me take that back.
Yep, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Because being a parent, I agree with Will. You can, this shit don't come with instruction.
Ain't no
Being a
blueprint.
parent don't come with instruction. If
That's a
it came
fact.
with instruction, we still probably fuck it up.
Facts.
I'm telling you.
Facts. I agree.
Because you know what I'm saying? It don't come with instructions. So I would say, but I do see a lot of times parents will just they just you think everything is just like comfortable. You get too comfortable just taking your kid to the mall, dropping them off. Then you leave, go get your nails done, and your kid just wandering the mall. Like we get too comfortable. I never was one of those parents,
I
but
don't
that's
even
because
think
I got a daughter.
I don't I don't even think that was the situation though.
They
Them
didn't
kids,
drop those
They
kids.
teenager.
they was in the mall on their own.
Oh shit! I thought
They
they dropped them off.
Nah, they was in the mall on their own.
They probably
This
one
Savannah,
of them driving. Yeah.
This event, one of them was driving.
No, I'm just saying one of them older. Somebody drove.
Oh.
One of them, yeah, or Uber or something.
This Savannah.
See, I
they
didn't
might have
see all
walked.
that.
You know
I
the
didn't see
hood.
all that.
You know the malls don't be too far from the hood. They probably walk.
Always.
They probably walk.
The only place it is
Oh,
to hang out, right?
Savannah, Georgia, bro. That's all they got is that mall.
yeah, that's all
Them
they
niggas
got down
ain't.
there at that
They
mall.
don't have nothing else out there.
It's till St. Patrick come around.
All they have is the beach, the
yeah,
resort area. You know what I'm saying? That's all they have. And
I
shout out
don't
to
know,
my
man. That's
Savannah
a
niggas,
slippery
man.
slope, BJ. I'm just being honest with you, bro. When it comes to like if you like you said, if they went and got like when kids do shit, like Will say, man, you can try your damnness, bro, to make sure they know what to do, what not to do, teach them right, teach them from wrong. These motherfuckers still gonna do what they want. They will find a way to do something.
It's boys following boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in the hoods. Savannah is hood. I don't know what y'all know about Savannah or what people think about Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah used to be the murder capital of
Murder
the
capital.
fucking world.
Murder capital. Let's not forget that. Savannah and
Hell
Macon and
yeah.
all that. You know what I mean? Savannah is messed up, dog.
So, if not charged, do you agree? Okay, I think we getting there. We ain't charging the parents criminally, but what do you think about making them financially responsible?
Fuck no. These parents is already fucked up.
Nah,
That's not
I'm with
personal.
BJ on
They already
that.
messed up.
I'm with BJ on that, man.
They poor.
Shit.
Yeah.
These are poor kids.
Right.
Yeah.
These ain't
I'm
suburban
telling you.
kids. These
Will, you
are
been to
poor
Savannah
kids.
before?
Huh?
Will, you been to Savannah?
Once.
Man, that shit poor as shit down there,
I
bro.
was
I'm
on the
talking
rich
about
people's side, bro. I don't know nothing about that side.
it's poor, bro. I'm talking about like
Matter of fact, the
it's
hotel I was at was over the bridge. I wasn't even on the strip. I was the
oh,
hotel I
you
was at was
ain't
the only
listen,
one over
bro.
there.
I tell you what, Savannah is Buffalo minus the snow.
Come on, bro. It's like that.
Probably I ain't never been to Buffalo, so I
I'll
don't
leave
know.
that joint walking. Like I left
Savannah
Buffalo.
is Buffalo minus the snow. The houses and all that. The whole scenery of Savannah
Poverty.
minus the swamp and the snow.
Okay.
Is Buffalo, bro.
Damn, it's
Straight
rough.
up.
It's rough.
You know they gonna always show you the good side of Savannah on TV.
I remember when King Von got killed. You know, Quando and them Savannah boys.
Right.
Lil Tim and them Savannah boys. I'm arguing with Owen and Rel and them. They telling me, yeah, man, Lil Dirt and them, man, da-da-da. Damn, it's on. They about to do this and do that to them. Da-da-da. I say, yo, listen, bro.
Sound
Them
good.
niggas from Savannah, bro. Them Savannah boys is different, man. Them Atlanta niggas don't mess with them Savannah. They ain't got nothing on Savannah. I promise you.
Wow.
Every prison I've been to, Savannah.
I remember in the early
Columbia,
90s, and I want to say in the early 90s. No, I'm gonna say late 90s, cause I moved to Atlanta in 98. Yeah, so the 90s. It was at least. I know there was murders every day in Savannah.
It was a murder capital.
Every day.
It was a murder capital.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a murder capital, and them niggas ain't slow down.
They
But
did.
I told y'all see what happened to King Von. King Von was the big dog. Everybody was scared of King Von.
He's a boogeyman.
Yeah, Lil Tim killed left him right where he was with no hesitation.
Not
You know what I'm
a.
saying? And I told him, I said,
He
man,
gonna walk.
them Savannah. First of all, they geechee.
Yes.
They geechee for the most part. They mess with the voodoo hard.
Right.
Hard.
No fear.
They swamp niggas.
Yeah.
That's what I call them. I call them swamp niggas. New Orleans niggas, South Carolina niggas, and Savannah, Georgia. Swamp niggas.
He ain't lying about that Geechee shit and that
fear.
damn.
No fear, dog.
What they call that shit? You go down there
They got swamps in
for
Jacksonville?
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, all over Florida.
You'll see that
They
shit.
different.
I never been down there. I never been down there for none of that.
No,
I've been locked up with them.
I'm just saying that the couple of rappers that we see from there, they look like zombies.
Swamp niggas, they all look the same.
Yeah,
Dreads, black,
yeah.
gold.
Eyes. Yep.
Dreads, black, and gold, and sound the same.
Yeah.
I call them swamp niggas. When you go to Florida, when I went to Myrtle Beach, bike joint, 0304 or something, I was in the hotel with the Florence, South Carolina niggas. Plenty money.
Yeah.
Plenty money. Show me love too. They was the same way. Swamp niggas, swamps. Or wherever them swamps are, they got this same thing with them, bro. The same dialect, the same spirit, all that. There's something about them swamps.
Ready to die.
But
huh?
them Savannah
Will
niggas, bro,
said
Savannah
ready to
messed
die.
up, bro.
Damn.
Savannah messed up, bro. Yeah, to this day.
I felt sorry for that lady though.
Heart attack, man, at the mall, minding her business.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I gotta say no, man. I can't see them. I can't see these people charging my moms for the stuff I was involved in the streets, man.
Right.
My moms didn't know what was going on. I wasn't getting guns from my moms. I was getting them from the street.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. I'm with you. I take that back. That's tough. Cause if I'm up here in Atlanta and my child did something, I don't want to be charged for it. I can tell you that right now.
Right. Parents can only do so much
Yeah.
after a certain age. You're no
Think
longer
about
their
that,
biggest
Calvin.
influence.
And you have a girl, so you good. But imagine if you had a boy that was 13 foot. Your girl ain't getting in no trouble, man. You know, stop it. Imagine if you had a son though that's out here 14,
Hey,
15
let me
years
tell you
old.
something, BJ. Let me tell you something. My child threw a CD at my niece one day and cut the blind. That's just how hard she threw the motherfucker.
Damn.
Now just imagine she had a hitter.
Yo.
Man, I'm telling you, man, my child got an anger problem. I don't know. So don't think because she a little girl, don't think because there's a daughter, she can't do the
No, I'm
same
not
shit a
saying
little
that.
boy
I'm
do.
saying the girls ain't slugging it out like most.
She
of
ain't
the,
outside gang banging. I'm
Right.
talking about your girl.
Right.
I ain't
Oh,
talking
no,
about a
hell
girl
no.
from
Hell
Chicago or New York or none of that. That's in the street.
He said
You know what I
Chicago,
mean?
New York. Nah,
But
she ain't
think
doing all
about
that
this.
shit.
As much as you traveling for work, right? As much as you work, and you had a 14, 15, 13-year-old son out here that's in the street doing what
Wow.
he's doing. And it could be after school. They don't have to, it's after school.
Yeah.
Girls, that's when we got in trouble. I don't know if Josh in here. We got in trouble after school. We just roaming. We ain't go home till 7, 8 o'clock unless I had to pick my sister
I'm
up.
about to say, mom said be home by 8. So
Yeah.
I'm whatever I gotta do, I'm doing it
We
before 8
hanging
o'clock.
out. We going to the park, playing ball
Will
till
said,
about
Will
5,
said,
6
whatever
o'clock.
I'm doing, I'm
We
doing it
hopping the
before 8
train.
o'clock.
We doing. We was stealing pizzas and stuff. We was doing it all, bro. Before we got home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We was doing it all. What you was reading? What's up, KC? What KC said?
Casey said parents can only do so much after a certain age. You're no longer their biggest influence. Rappers and their peers are. Parents become more so the landlord.
No, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Yeah, rappers and their parents, boys raising boys. That's
It don't matter, bro. Your parents can have the tightest leash on you, right? You're gonna show your ass in school. Your parents not in school with
Yo,
you.
you gonna find somewhere to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like, well, you get dropped off and picked up from school. You're gonna show your ass at that school because you ain't got no freedom when you get home.
well,
You
that's
gonna
a
find
fact.
somewhere to do it at.
Absolutely, you're gonna get rid of that energy if it's in you.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. Eli texting me to go. Can I go to the movies with my friends and then to they just asked me to pull up to watch How to Train Your Dragon. What?
That's the
That's a
movie.
movie.
Oh, that's the name of the movie. Go ahead, y'all.
No, you good. Let me see.
I
Quad
told you,
said,
being a parent don't come with instructions.
yeah, they're gonna find some time to act out if that's what they want to do. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock, bro.
Is it a what can we do though? We're not gonna charge the parents. What up? It got to be something we can do.
I don't
Y'all
know.
got some ideas for the
Yeah, I don't know.
politicians?
You have to give them a way to make some money.
Okay.
Money. Money is the only thing that deters them boys from just outside being bored doing nothing. Money. You have to give them something. Keep them busy. Money.
Yeah.
Money.
Like for example, like I told Dreads the other day. I think I was talking to you too, BJ.
Uh-huh.
I like what y'all be doing over at the park. I do.
What the
I
picnic or
think
the tournament?
Dreads mentioned to me or something about um possibly doing it at the gym. I mean, wherever y'all decide to do it at, that's y'all call. But I told him I like the idea of doing it at the park. That's just me. I think y'all touch more people at the park because it be people there that didn't know y'all was doing this
Mm-hmm.
that want to be a part of it, and then there are people that know y'all doing it and they are a huge part of it. That's why I like when y'all did it at the park.
You talking about the
Yeah,
3-on-3 tournament, basketball
yeah.
tournament? Okay.
That's the kind of stuff, and it's not like what I'm saying is like I don't know what people in people's pockets, but what I do know is we need to do more of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like y'all do it for back to school, but like Will said last season when y'all did it, why do y'all only do it one time?
One
Y'all
time
can do it
one
multiple
time a
times,
year?
Yeah, we're gonna be
huh?
doing it in the summer.
Yeah, y'all can do it multiple times. And I think, I mean, it may not, you may not see the change in some of these kids, and I call them kids. I don't care if they 20 some years old, they still kids to us.
Right.
Nah, they ain't kids, bro. Mm-mm.
So,
They grown
so
men.
there's some grown ass kids.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
grown men.
saying though. It's like I think y'all really be changing. I think it helps. It gives them something to, it keeps them out of trouble for a whole day. You know exactly where they at. They
Hmm.
not in the streets. They not finna go to jail that day.
Right.
They might go to jail the next day, but that day they not going.
Right.
And that's what I like.
I think it's financially it's gonna be hard to do it more than once because Dre put a lot of money out, man.
Yeah, we don't really want to charge
Word
the
up.
kids. Well, we don't want to charge the participants.
Yep.
But we do it. We'll get sponsorships from business owners and local businesses and stuff like that. It'll grow. You water it, it'll grow.
Yes.
See, Bank said age don't even matter. Once the streets get a hold of you, it's a wrap. True.
Yeah. It don't matter. It don't matter. Once you outside, you outside.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
times matter. You know what I'm saying? Then a lot of them kids, their parents is on drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at Quando Rondo. His mom's a dope fiend.
Yeah.
He just was before he just had to turn himself in, but he was outside in the hood with his guys and his mom. He like look at him, Ma, what's up, man? What's up with you? She on the mission. She on the mission. What you talking about? Da, da, da. Cursed him out and kept what? He just there laughing like, You know that. You know, y'all know. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question, BJ and Will. I think little boys should get in trouble. I think I think a little trouble helps them when they're younger. I'm not saying go out here and commit a felony, but I do believe a little trouble can, it can really help you grow. To me, if you never get in trouble, then I don't really think you can adjust your brain around the world. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like,
they learn from the consequences, possibly. You saying get in trouble?
yeah, I ain't saying go out there and commit a felony now, but I'm saying like a little trouble is, like, okay, like falling off your bike.
I know
Mother,
adversity.
you know,
Adversity.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a female, they don't want the child to fall at all. Whereas the father, I'm more like, let them fall. So then they learn how to get up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Adversity. Boys need adversity. Boys need to go somewhere. That's what makes you a man.
Yeah, a little mission.
Yeah.
Traumatizing events, adversity,
What up, Dred?
a little bit of pain,
I
Dred
think
said a
it builds
fist fight is
character.
definitely necessary, Calvin.
all of that.
What'd you say, Will?
Dred said a fist fight is definitely necessary.
Absolutely. I think, yes. And don't be afraid to get your ass whooped. If you get your ass whooped, you get your ass whooped. But don't be afraid of it.
I'm afraid of it, bro.
Nah.
I mean, I lost a few, but I'm swinging for the fences, bro. I'm swinging till my arms fall off.
Hey,
I
man,
don't know if I
listen.
could take a punch to this day, but I ain't trying to find out.
You know what? I just thought about it. Like an incident we had, me and my man Zoe. But we was older than them kids. I probably was 18, 19.
You was up top still?
Yeah. I ain't come down here till I was 23.
Okay.
And it was summertime, but it was one of them days where it was mad block parties, and it was Brevoid Day, cause we went to Brevoid Day. That's Fab Projects.
Okay.
We went to Brevoid Day. Me and my man Zoe, and so we going through the blocks. Zoe, we went to one block party. Bainbridge had a block party. We went there first. Zoe bumps into a nigga he had a fight with. The dude cut him and stuff. Zoe sees the nigga right here on the block. They playing volleyball and stuff. Zoe got to get his get back. It's about 15 of these niggas, man.
It's you and Zoe.
It wasn't even no. He jump off his bike and just start chasing. The nigga start running. Blood, nigga. And all bloods, mind you. Niggas blood. So chasing the nigga. So the nigga run off or whatever. But we knew a few of them anyway, so they ain't tripping. They like, yo, what happened? He's like, man, nigga cut. Zoe got a little cut on his face. So he's saying that, whatever. Long story short, matter of fact, Chips and them just so happen to be on bikes, mad deep, like 6, 7 deep. Just so happen to be coming. You know how that be summertime, you going from everybody hitting block parties.
Yeah, he hopping.
Chips and them so happen to pull up on bikes and shit. So we was good. As soon as they see what was going on, Chips and them hop up. Yo, BJ, Zoe was good. What happened? What's going on? So whatever. So long story short, homeboy run off.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Whatever. Left his homies, the set, all that. All these niggas is blood.
Yeah.
So them niggas, they mad at him too. They like, oh, this nigga, man. They telling him like, nah, shoot the fair one.
Yeah.
He don't want to see Zoe. We ride off. Normal day.
Yeah.
Normal day in the hood, bro. So we ride. We like, all right, whatever. Everybody take off. We still going to Brevoid. Go to Brevoid Day, which is the next 2 blocks over. So we in Brevoid Day is packed. And I'm just sitting there. My spider senses. We just sitting there. We in the mix. We see a couple of people we know. We just chilling, talking or whatever. But it just feel like, I'm like, it's an eerie feeling. Like, man, why are we still out here? Yeah, why are we still outside? So I'm like, yo, he was feeling it too, because we both was just quiet.
Yeah.
But we was just there. He on the bike and we looking. And I'm like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here, man. Let's go back to the block. Yeah. Matter of fact, my block was having a block party too.
Okay.
I'm like, man, let's go back to the block, bro. We need to get back to the block. So he like, yeah, son, I ain't feeling this shit. Let's go. Soon as we get to jump on our bikes, man, about 25 blood niggas, man, on bikes. They come. They coming, man. Look, we see the niggas, we take off. We take off and shit. So now they chasing us through the hood. But we make it back to the block. We make it back to my block. My block is having a block party.
Okay.
So we make it back to my block. And I jump off the bike and I'm running to the building. And then by the time I turn around, I don't know what I had to come back outside, drink one, whatever. By the time I turn around, I look, homeboy got his guns to Zoe head. Same dude. You know what I'm saying? Zoe like, yo, you got it, backing up.
Yeah.
Yo, you got it. Now the block is clearing. Everybody screaming, boom, boom. Block clearing out. But I remember right where they was, my sister was just double dutching. So I black out. I'm like, oh, man, where the fuck my sister at? Now, mind you, I come back down the stairs. I'm calling my sister's name. I'm looking for her. Zoe hooks him. They tussling over the gun. And I'm in a whole nother world looking for my sister. Yeah. I'm walking. I can remember seeing all this, but I'm not even paying them no mind. Yeah. I see it, but I don't give a fuck about what's going on. I'm looking for my sister.
Right.
To the point where once I see it was cleared out, all the older tough niggas ran.
Ghost.
All the gangsters, because that's what it was. I was trying to get a joint from one of them. I'm like, yo, these niggas right. Yo, you know what I mean? They was gone. Niggas was hiding behind speakers and all types of stuff. It was just me, Zoe, homeboy, and that's it. And when I turned back around, because I ain't seen my sister no more, when I turned back around, Zoe got it. Zoe got the joint from the nigga, threw it to me, because now the rest of them niggas coming down.
Yeah.
Threw it to me. So now me and Zoe out here. The rest of the homies that was with him, shout out to my nigga Twin and them from Herkimer, these my guys. Yeah. So they come down there or whatever. And long story short, we ended up keeping that. Y'all not getting this back. Nah. Y'all not getting it.
Yo, you was wildin', bro.
Shout out to Zoe, man.
But I said that to say I remember while we still kind of into it, I turn around, man, my mom's done came downstairs with a butcher knife and shit. You know what I mean? Murder in the mix. But I was just thinking, I was like, yo, it'd be so much stuff that we get involved in that could have led to my mom's going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I can't agree with that.
Bro, where was your sister?
In the building.
I'll be damned.
In the building. All the little girls had, she was like,
BJ
everybody was able to make it to the building. But yo, listen, this the wild shit. The gangster niggas ran, took off. You know who came outside and held niggas down? Mona Lisa and Dahu. Wow. Civilians, 9 to 5s. Wow. Dahu came out with some big shit.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't grow up with you,
came down the steps
BJ.
with her big shit.
What's happening?
Around the corner, yeah. And that had me look at the block, all that. It had me look at everything. And then my mom's right here with a butcher knife.
Davon said it on our last show. The hood, the streets is not a real place.
Man, listen, bro.
It depends on who you hang around.
Me, Zoe, and the 9 to 5 civilians. Mm-hmm. The gangster niggas and all that didn't get involved. Didn't even come over until it was over. Until it was over with. You know what I'm saying? It was me, Zoe, and the 9 to 5 civilian, 2 women and a guy, Dahu, our old basketball coach and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I just saying we be going through so much stuff as children in them streets, bro. Yeah. I can't, man.
Can't put that on your mind.
Nah, right. Hell no.
It was certain stuff I ain't even tell my stepdad because I know he on his way to jail. I'm out. I mean, because I didn't bother nobody. Just certain, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. I was halfway decent hooping too, so we go in everybody hood whooping ass. Somebody is gonna get out of control. But if my stepdad even hear about it, bro, it's going all the way down. I'm like, it ain't even that serious to me. I made it out without a scar. So I'm with you. Like, we can't. Once they outside, man, you got to just trust your kids to do what they're going to do, man. If they get jammed up, they just got to know its consequences.
And just encourage them to make it home.
That's it.
So that's how my mom used to tell me. All she want to do is just make sure I make it home.
Yeah.
Man, and I know a lot of guys that ain't make it home, man.
But those guys that chase y'all is tripping. You ever wanted to get some ass so bad, bro? You don't chase the niggas to their own projects?
See, they had the numbers and they had the joints.
Bro, you can't go into nobody projects though.
Right.
Now, I'm
BJ.
not.
You're not doing it.
No, listen. I'm not from a project.
Okay.
My block is a block. They
Okay.
call us back block.
Okay.
I'm a back block nigga.
Okay.
My block is just a dead end block. The projects, Albany Projects, is 2 blocks down.
Got it.
I'm on Albany and Fulton. But they wasn't thinking about that. Them niggas about 20 deep with joints and you know, they the game. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what's going on. He just, you know what I mean? He probably just came and was like, yo, these ain't no telling what he told them.
Yeah.
But they got their joint taken. And it was a whole day, whole night event. Niggas kept coming back. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing. Think about it. 20 bloods come, then Duke jump out and get the joint taken. Y'all don't get it back or nothing. Y'all leave without it.
Yeah.
It was a whole day, night event. They kept sending people over there.
For real?
Yep. Kept sending people over there.
Yo.
But it was more politicking
Yeah.
towards
Like,
like
yo, we need
nighttime. It's like, yo, man, what y'all, yo, you know what I mean? How much y'all want
me
for
get y'all a
it?
couple of dollars
Yeah,
for it,
yeah.
yeah.
No.
Ain't no way.
Then I ain't gonna front. The older niggas got involved. Then the older niggas was coming like, nah, man, y'all keep that. We ain't giving that back. They got involved then too.
Yeah.
But that's when summertime, man.
Crockett, yeah, he was tripping in the New York late 90s, dead ass. The streets always show their true colors when shit get real. For sure. Crockett.
What they say at the
so
bottom?
much.
Is that one of y'all topics?
What's that?
I can't see that. Yeah, I can see it now.
Nah, that's a comment.
The DC Young Fly and Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, we can talk about it in a minute.
Oh yeah. We can go to that now.
Oh,
DC
okay.
Fly, young-
No, I'm just saying. I'm just seeing it go across the bottom of the
see-
screen.
You heard about it?
Yeah, I seen that shit, man. I saw it when they first started airing it.
I watched that show.
The one he got up and left?
Yeah,
That
Well,
was
it's
2 years
clown
ago, wasn't
shit,
it?
man.
yeah, it was a minute ago.
Clown shit. I think that's clown shit. And DC Young Fly, he was real. I think the way he played it was very sophisticated. Like he was cool with it until Rick Ross did his rebuttal. Then DC came back with then I watch you go on a white person podcast, do the whole fucking show, and they talk to you about being a cop. So, just clown shit to me anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even understand the issue because it happened 2 years ago. He left for whatever reason. I seen Rick Ross talking about he did it for free, but DC Young Fly was like, everybody that comes sit on that couch do it for free. So, like,
Yeah, and then
what
why
is
you gotta
wrong?
mention that? Why you gotta mention you did it for free?
Yeah,
Corny.
You know what I'm saying? Because now that's fucking up their money. You know what I'm saying? Because what if certain people they charge
the
and
sponsor
now
for that show. Yeah,
you just put it out there that you did it for free, then DC gotta rebuttal the shit and
Play
tell
that clip
everybody
right
else
quick,
who
Will.
did it for free. So now T.I. done some shit for free, blah blah.
Boosie.
Come on, man.
Not the one I just sent.
No, I'm
We
saying
are
Boosie did it for
what
free
you said,
too.
we are crabs in a barrel.
All the time.
We are our own worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ross corny.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm not a Rick Ross fan.
No,
Nah.
before you found out he was a law enforcement officer, or just
I ain't never been a Rick Ross fan.
I like this. I like his music.
Some of his
the
music.
I like his music. He be riding. He's a corny nigga to me. He's just a corny nigga, man.
you know who climbing the cornball ladder? Everybody's favorite drug dealer.
Big Meech.
Yes,
oh
sir.
man,
Yes, sir.
this nigga drew. Big Meech drew his goatee on. Nigga drew.
Oh,
it.
I saw a picture of him on Instagram.
Did y'all see the other dude that's acting like him, the short nigga?
Yeah, that was what it was.
I said, yo, see, now you a clown on the internet. You went from the most revered, street nigga, gangster, kingpin to a clown on the internet, bro.
Fact.
Yeah.
Disappointed, man, because I was one of the niggas that looked up to him, man.
Yeah, he did something that probably never be duplicated.
Yeah,
but he's a sucker now.
He's a clown, man. And I think I'm starting to believe it really was Terry.
It's with the business percents, right?
Yeah, I'm starting to believe it really was Terry.
We ain't heard from Terry yet, bro.
Terry out the way.
Yeah. All right.
Ain't he jumping in everybody DMs and stuff?
All right, here we go.
Moment you leave our show, you went and did a podcast, a white podcast. You sat your ass right there for almost 2 hours
and didn't leave.
and you talked. And the white folk asked you, was you a correctional officer?
Yeah.
We would have never asked you no shit like that, nigga, because we got respect for you.
Right.
And you sat right there and you answered that question so eloquently, like it wasn't even disrespectful. And then I get to sit back and watch that shit and be like, damn, what's the difference between them and us?
Okay.
Now I feel disrespected.
Right.
Don't do us like that. And it's still love, but
Yeah.
don't do us like that.
I feel him.
I do too.
And I don't feel like he was disrespectful.
He make a valid point.
I don't feel like he was disrespectful. You know, the most sensitive niggas, man, celebrities are rappers and comedians. Them some sensitive niggas, man.
They got some audacity. How you gonna
They,
be
but
sensitive?
both of them got some.
Yeah.
As much
And
as the
you can
comedians
feel
talk-
DC's hurt.
Yeah. More than anything, disappointed.
Cause when he said we would have never asked you no shit like that.
Facts.
That's a code, my nigga. We, you know what I'm saying? Like we
And
know what
if
not
they
to
did
ask you.
him, he would have flipped on them. He
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
He'd have got up and walked out.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as you lied about that, nigga, you lied the whole time.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
tried to flip it. Yeah, I was a CEO because I was helping my man Booby. You know, he made me be that. Nah, nigga, you was a CEO because you was a CEO, nigga.
That's a
You should have
fact.
just came out as a
You
CEO
filled out
from
the
the jump.
application and took your ass to
Yeah,
work.
you should have just said that from jump.
I feel him on that shit, bro.
You
Me and
lied
Will
about it. You actually was saying no. You never was a CEO. No, I was never a CEO. No,
Yeah.
no.
until them pictures came out.
He lying
Because,
about shit
yeah.
that's easily verifiable. You was a
Yeah.
state employee, bro.
And his baby moms was exposing him. Both of them. Both of them was exposing him.
They would that one, what's her name? Tia Kemp.
Tia hilarious, dog.
But she put all his business out there.
She hilarious. She
Yeah.
hilarious.
You was ready for this one too?
Yeah. Just that
Original plan was to rob Jamal White's mother, according to suspect Corey Williams. Williams was arrested and charged with 3 felonies for being the driver last Friday. A 14-year-old boy and 38-year-old man were also arrested. Williams claimed Jamal's mother was a known drug dealer who flaunted her money. Williams drove his girlfriend's Jeep. The other 2 brought guns, but when they did not see Jamal's mother, they went to his father's house to rob him instead. Surveillance video shows the 14-year-old and 38-year-old jump out of their car with guns drawn. When Jamal's father ran inside, they grabbed the boy. Video from a neighbor captured his screams. The kidnappers sped off to Williams's house. The 38-year-old called Jamal's mother and demanded $100,000 plus jewelry in exchange for the boy. They were to meet at a nearby park. Jamal later told police he heard his mother on the phone say she would come pick him up, but he teared up in the interview when he said she never showed. Williams told investigators the other 2 kidnappers talked about hurting Jamal to show they were serious, but that never happened. When an Amber Alert went out around midnight, the other 2 left Williams's house. And when police moved in on the duplex the next day, Williams hid in the attic. Jamal was safely recovered in the upstairs unit. Williams was found and arrested. The 14-year-old was later arrested at his house. A black handgun was found under a couch cushion in the basement.
14 and a 38-year-old, man. If you 38 years old with a 14-year-old, you's a real goofy. Anyway.
Yeah, that shit was destined to fall apart. But I'm dying. I can't leave my son outside, bro.
Oh, I forgot that part. Yeah, he ran in the house. Left his son outside.
I'm dead. I'm dead meat.
What y'all think, man?
Cause when I first heard people talking about it, I'm like, maybe Maybe he spent the block and he didn't even know his son was outside. But you hear him screaming, I'm done.
What are they saying in the comments?
Jazz said, what the hell? Very goofy.
You 38 years old with a 14-year-old. You decided to take a 14-year-old
on a mission, not even a lick.
On a mission to kidnap somebody.
Cross said, nah, the nigga left his son out there, man. That's lame. I can't, Cross, I can't leave my son outside. That's crazy. Cal's phone died. Get your shit together, Cal.
Get your shit together, Cal.
Head said, hurts my heart. He left that boy.
I hate talking like this because it's easy to say what you would do after a situation. I hate talking like that.
Do you think he knew his son was out there?
It's hard to tell because it happened so fast.
Right.
I think. Well, you heard him screaming.
So you coming back outside?
You heard him screaming. So you had to hear him screaming. So you got to turn around. Yeah, you got to turn around. Maybe because it looked like his son was on the other side of the car. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to say. I hate saying what I would and would do in situations because you don't know what your body's going to do. Yeah. You don't know what your brain is going to tell you to do until something like that happens. You'll be surprised. You'll be mad at yourself.
It's not what you think you're going to do, for sure.
You'll be mad at yourself because sometimes people be in shock. Mm-hmm. It's fight or flight. It's only two things it's only two options your brain is going to allow you to have. Mm-hmm. Fight or flight. It's very hard for someone that never been in a situation like that to say they would have just stood right there or something. You know what I mean?
My first reaction would have been to go get my hammer.
When guns, that's what I was thinking he was doing, but he never came out the house running down the street shooting at the car.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Me personally,
I'm not running to my house.
Me knowing that my son is right there, they got me. I'm not leaving my son.
I'm through. Yep.
They're not leaving my son. I'm not leaving my son. I already dealt with that. Yeah, cause I'm be so mad. I'm be so mad. Like I was when my little sister was outside. Yeah. When that was going on. I didn't give a damn about none of this right here. I'm looking for my son. I'm calling her name and all that. Looking for
you about to walk right in the line of fire.
I'm walking past these niggas. I did. I walked past these niggas. I'm scanning the whole block to get her out the way. Then come back and address this or whatever.
I'm about to say, if you weren't looking for your sister, y'all would have jumped, dude?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because I never left Zoe.
Right.
I never left him neither.
Right.
Even when I got to the building and realized, because that's why I was going to the radiator. Wasn't nothing in the radiator. I came right back outside, but it was my sister. You know what I mean? I was zoned in on whatever. But anyway, nah, bro. Yeah.
They all goofy for that.
Nah. Yeah, you don't know what your brain gonna tell you to do in certain situations. I wonder if the dad was hustling too. And that's another thing. If he's a 9-to-5 nigga, that's fucked up because now you in a situation that you're not. It's a regular sunny day, good day, or whatever, cool day. You outside chilling in your driveway, your son playing, and just before you know it, before you look, two niggas is running towards you with guns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a messed up situation. The 38-year-old gotta get a life sentence.
Yeah.
He gotta get life. The 14-year-old, I'll give him 10 years. 10, 15 years. Yeah. The 38-year-old, you gotta get life though.
Yeah.
25 to life. You come home after 25 years, you'll be 63, excuse me. You'll be 63. So now you could, talk to the youth.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be in that mode. Because that's just dumb.
Mom Dukes did the right thing by getting the police involved? Or she should have went and go pay the ransom?
Did she get the police involved?
Somebody got the police involved. She never showed up.
I think it was the father in them.
Okay.
I think, first of all, I don't think she had 100,000. I don't care what they talking about. She flaunting and all this.
Right.
How much a drug dealer she was looking. She ain't had that 100,000, especially 100,000 to get y'all.
Right.
She ain't had that 100,000. She ain't had that 100,000 still living in the hood.
Right.
Or her son over. Yeah, she ain't have $100,000.
She get y'all 100,000. She dead next because
she ain't
that's
have
somebody else's
100,000.
money. Yeah.
And
Cross said he think the neighbors called the police.
and even the father. I think the father and them called the police.
You should.
I seen him come out. He got mad. I seen him come out. Punch the car and all that. He got mad. But you didn't even get in the car. You didn't even get in the car and chase them niggas. He came outside, punched the car, and was just looking around. I'm going after that car.
I'm telling you.
Food, 100. I'm doing $1. Them cars don't work in this driveway. I don't understand. The reaction was bad.
It looks suspicious. Looks shaky.
The reaction was bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the mom might need to get locked up too, but nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
She definitely hot now. She can't hustle for a minute.
Man, it's over with. She better not do nothing. She better not do nothing, man. It's over with.
You can't even if she your plug, you got to go find a new plug because she hot as fish grease right now.
Yeah, it's over with. Ray J feels like an embarrassment to his family. You seen that?
Oh, I only seen it when you sent it to me. Hold on, let me get these comments right quick.
Somebody backstage?
Said Kurt just popped in. He was bugging. He might be in on it. Davon asked us about, did we see the Troy Ave shit? I think it's on the list, Davon's coming up. Bree said the dad was horrible. And then Cross asking, is the Troy Ave shit really real? All right, here go Kurt.
I'm having mixed feelings about the Troy Ave thing. I don't see how. Let's say the Troy Ave thing is real. California don't have stand your ground law. What up, Kurt? California don't have stand your ground law. Troy Ave should be in jail. He's a convicted felon.
Tell me what happened.
He was coming back to wherever they was going, coming back to or whatever, and him and his man or whatever, and somebody came out the woodworks and tried to rob him or something, I guess, and he shot him.
So he shouldn't even have a weapon, you saying, because he is a convicted felon?
Yeah, no, at all. Even California don't play that.
Butter said the Troy Ave thing was staged.
I don't see how he's free. It got to be staged.
They said they definitely said it was a stage.
Somebody was a movie or whatever.
Head said fake as fuck.
I just sent you the clip, Will.
Come on, Kurt. You gotta get it together, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's real, y'all. Let me just give y'all an answer. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real. Everybody saying his fate has a fate. He was pre-reaching. The video looks silly. It definitely looks silly. He was reaching early. Head and Cuz saying he looked like he was reaching early. Butter said it was staged. I don't think it's real. Everybody saying the same thing, man.
Well, he better hope everybody feel that way because if he ain't supposed to have no weapon.
Maybe it's just a skit for a movie or something. Or maybe he got something coming out and this the publicity he wanted. He wanted it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
Troy Ave was almost robbed. I'm about to play it in a second, y'all.
Ray J said he feels like an embarrassment to his family.
Now? Just now?
Mm-hmm.
All these years he been a clown?
Y'all think Ray J is an embarrassment to the what's it? Norwood?
The Norwoods.
The Norwoods. Cuz said he is. He's an embarrassment. He definitely is.
Bree said he definitely is. What he be doing? I don't even be checking for. I know he be acting tough. I know he was outside the was he outside the BET Awards or something, acting like he wanted to fight somebody.
He got the gagency. He got the gagency, bro.
Oh my God.
He got the gagency.
Jazz said, "Come on now, he been an embarrassment."
He smashed that white chick
first.
Oh, Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ray J is Ray J, man.
What's his motivation to say that right at this moment, though?
Nah, he was on a podcast and they asked him that.
Okay. Here go to Troy Ave joint right quick, y'all.
This is the Troy Ave joint. Did you see the clip, man?
With your real life. Cause I'm with your real life. Cause I'm with your real life. Cause I'm with your real life. City to city with your girl. Oh shit! Oh, nigga.
What you think?
Yeah, it don't look authentic to me, but who am I?
You think, Kurt? You think that's real?
I don't know. I don't know. A lot of this stuff that we see on social media, that shit is entertainment. It's not. That should be real. That don't be real. We'll have to wait and see. You know, I don't know nothing about it. That's the first time I seen that.
It can't be real, man. He'll be in jail. It can't be real. That's California. That's San Diego too. It can't be real. Dr. Umar says no black person has a white friend.
So they, based on our history, they can't be genuinely our friends?
No.
That what he's saying?
Basically. He said they'll switch up on you. What you think? Have you ever had a white genuine friend before?
Yeah, I had a white boy when I was in the Navy. Man, he top 3. Don't held me down, and I'm about to be 47 next month. He's still top 3, bro. I don't know what his upbringing was, or if he was just trying to stay close to me because I was, the only brother close to him. But shit, bro held me down. We got, when I got arrested, we was in Chicago. We was in the Navy in Great Lakes in the suburbs. We went to Chicago for the holiday break, like the Christmas break. So they know we from in the Navy because how we dress and our haircuts and stuff. So classic niggas start fucking with us. They start fucking with the white boy first. Then we getting into it. Bro turned into like goddamn a professional wrestler, bro. And it was me and him against like 4 dudes. Bro held me down and been holding me down ever since. My man Regan.
Yeah. I live with white people.
You told me that, yeah.
I live with the Capuchis, man. Italians in Bensonhurst, where black people not allowed. Straight up. Well, Yusef Hawkins got killed.
Okay.
Rest in peace. Yeah, Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. Niggas ain't allowed over there. Still to this day.
And you have no issues.
I
don't believe in that either, because a lot of us have, mixed blood in us, whether we like it or not. A friend is not a color of a skin. Doing my research, I found that my grandfather's father is an Irishman. Matter of fact,
some of these African Americans I thought was my friend ain't my friend, BJ.
Exactly.
I found out the hard way.
See this picture? Can y'all see that picture?
I'm so tired of black people.
That's your great granddaddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nigga, that's the slave master.
Well, I mean, he might have been, because that picture was taken in the 1800s.
That picture was taken in the 1800s?
Had to be, because no, it had to be early 1900s, because
that shit look
camera.
That shit look too clean to be in the 1800s now. God,
well, I mean, it was in plastic.
They look too clean to be in the 1800s. They look too clean to be in the 1800s.
No, my father was born in 1924, and those are his 2 sisters. So it had to, and they look like they around 4 or 5 years old. So it had to be the early 1920s.
Yeah, they was touching some paper. That's a hell of a picture right there.
Yeah.
Even in the early 1900s.
Hell yeah, today.
They still
Well,
had
that
the joint where the nigga got put the thing over his
the
head
hood.
and hold the joint up
Yeah.
and go.
I'm looking at the wagon that they got. You remember them wagons they used to have with
Yeah,
the
yeah. I ain't see the wagon.
Yo, look at Davon.
I can't see the color of it.
Shit. You can't say nigga no more, Kurt.
Oh.
Who said that?
Davon.
Nigga, what is he talking about? Nigga,
Davion.
No syllable.
Yeah.
I put a whole nother syllable in it.
See, this is when I get to saying I don't agree with Umar Johnson. When Umar gets away from the schooling and the black boys and all that, that's when I'll be like, whatever, man. I get it. I understand what he's saying, but you can't say that when white people helped us get out of slavery.
You say it often, our only ally.
That's what I've been saying. And I was attacked when I said it. They was calling me crazy when I said it. Okay. That's the only ally we really had.
Yeah.
For real. To this day. Every time I turn around, somebody talking about, oh, black people ain't do nothing for me, and it was a white person. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I know it was white people that if it wasn't for white people, we wouldn't have gotten out of slavery.
Davon said Umar is a scam artist, bro.
White people risk their lives participating in the Underground Railroad and all that. They were hiding in the basements of white people's homes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Jewish was involved in that also. There's a few Jewish people.
Yeah, I don't care about them Jews. John Brown was a white man that took his sons to the raid in the ferry on in Virginia. Mm-hmm. They all died trying to rescue some blacks. John Brown was a white man.
Davon, so you like Umar's ideas?
Yeah. Y'all keep calling him a scam artist. Who did he scam? And I've donated money to Umar.
A couple times you said.
Who did he scam? Who he scammed? Y'all keep saying he a con artist and he a scam artist and all this. Who did he scam? This man was on trial. They went through his finances and all that. He hasn't taken a dime out of the foundation for nothing, for no personal nothing. Meanwhile, all these politicians is getting caught for stealing, fraudulent activities. All of them on both sides, Republican and Democrat, on both sides. Umar Johnson had a fine comb go through his financials and everything about him 2-3 years ago. Longer than that, matter of fact, like 5-6 years ago. Because black people put him on trial. Mm-hmm. Black people put Umar Johnson on trial. The only man that's out here saying black man need to marry black, have black kids, The only man that's saying stuff like, yo, you can't have no white, black people don't have white friends, whatever. Black people flipped on him. He was on trial because of black people, not white people.
Cross said he's going to send us a video. He says Dr. Umar doesn't have an income. He uses the school money personally.
That's false. That's false narrative. Send me the video. I just told you the man was on trial.
He said he don't scam for money. He scammed for attention.
If he was doing that, they would have found it. He was on trial. Dr. Umar gets paid. You see all these interviews he's doing? He gets paid. Like Charleston White. Umar Johnson does lectures. Umar Johnson gets $10,000 a lecture easy. $10,000 an interview. He's doing about 50 of them a month.
What it is,
easily.
Hey BJ, what it is that people don't like his politics. It's some things he say make a lot of sense, but there's a lot of people that just don't agree with his delivery. Sometimes it's not about the message, it's how you deliver the message. So people call them scam artists and this and that, but all of that has been debunked.
Y'all tripping, man. I see you said Umar don't get paid for them lectures. He throwing them himself with the school money, bro. You are bugging. You're bugging.
Said he get $4,000 an interview.
Y'all bugging. So he's paying to throw lectures. First of all, I went to one of his lectures where I had to pay $50 each ticket. What are y'all talking about, man? He's People are paying him to come do lectures, Cross.
And
What are you talking
therefore,
about?
he's an entertainer.
What are you talking about? They get paid. They get paid for them lectures. They get paid. He not getting no $4,000. Davon.
No,
He ain't getting no $4,000.
He
Man.
definitely
Tripping.
getting 10,000 and up.
Y'all tripping. This man holds 10 different degrees, man. Man certified, man, and everything he's speaking on when it comes to them to the school and the lectures he speak on. The man makes money, man. He could get a job and make $200,000 a year. Y'all tripping.
He said nobody booking Umar. He books himself.
Nobody books Cat Williams neither. He books himself.
That's a fact.
In arenas.
He said it multiple times.
Come on, man.
Pays out his own
Come
pocket.
on, man. Y'all tripping. If he's booking himself, if he's finding a venue and posting his date and booking himself, then he's doubling up on his money.
Yeah, no middleman, huh?
He's not doing lectures for free. People ain't going to his lectures for free. They're not free.
Send it to us, Cross. We'll check it
Please
out.
send us the video. Well, I don't know what video you talking about. This man was just on trial 5-6 years ago for the same stuff you're saying. And you know what happened? The white people said, he not lying. They went through the Marcus Garvey Foundation where you donate for the school. Mm-hmm. A dime hasn't been touched out of that. Not personally. Matter of fact, a dime hasn't been touched because he didn't have a school yet in Delaware. This is before he even bought the building.
Davon said he'd invest in your ideas versus his.
We have different ideas, though. We have different ideas. Umar trying to save black people that hate him. I wouldn't even get involved in that. Umar trying to save black people that don't even like him. Umar trying to save people that's against him. I wouldn't even get involved in that. You know what I mean? I'm going to say F him and go get some money. But yeah, send me the video, Cross. We going to play it. We'll play it up here. I don't see him being no.
Where did this one come from? Who are your top 3 black leaders of all time?
Who your top 3 black leaders of all time, Kurt?
Oh, that's a tough one. Cause I could do Marcus Garvey.
That's my man.
I could do Muammar Gaddafi.
Mm-hmm. Well, American. Let's stay American black. Yeah.
Well, Marcus Garvey was an American black though.
In America, black leader. Gaddafi wasn't a black leader. He was an African, a Libyan leader. Marcus Garvey was from Jamaica, but he was in America. He was a black leader. Marcus Garvey won. Give me 2 more.
Devon says Parks, Turner, Malcolm.
Who's Parks? Rosa Parks? This nigga said Rosa Parks?
He said Parks.
Go ahead, Kurt. Give me 2 more. Come on.
That's hard. I have to think on that. Give me some time on that. Come back.
Ready? Give me y'all 3 top leaders, y'all. Black leaders.
Let me see. Waiting for Davon to confirm. Is he talking about Rosa Parks?
He gotta be.
Or is it another park we missing? And I'm assuming this is Nat Turner.
Nat Turner and Malcolm X.
And Malcolm X. Cross, we off that now, Cross. Give us your top 3 black leaders.
He's still talking about Umar. That nigga hate Umar. I know why Cross hate Umar. It's that white shit. That white woman shit. Cross don't like that shit.
Oh shit. No, I never thought about it, honestly. I always been, I ain't gonna say I'm no rebel or nothing, but I don't like the whole leader conversation. Cause it seems like we don't even pick our own leaders. Like the white folks tell us who our leaders are. They tell us the pastors are our leaders.
That nigga said I hate Umar.
I hate Umar for real. You're not lying.
So you ain't got 3 neither, Will?
I don't think so.
Man, y'all niggas tripping, man. Frederick Douglass.
Top
1 for me.
Go ahead.
Frederick. I'm gonna throw Nat Turner, of course. Let me see.
Harriet Tubman is a good one.
Jesse Lee Peterson.
I'm trying to see. I could only do 3. Jesse Lee Peterson is hilarious, bro. That's funny to have in your top. That is hilarious.
What about Harriet?
It's gonna be. I gotta put Harriet in the top 3. I got to.
Unc got Fred Hampton.
Who else, Unc?
Malcolm. He ain't give me no third one.
Fred Hampton, Malcolm. One more, Dick Gregory's a good one.
I would definitely say Malcolm X, but I'm noticing no one is saying Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
And no one has said Frederick Douglass but me.
But
How y'all
you.
niggas don't rock with Frederick Douglass? That's the first. He's the original.
Oh, Devon meant Harriet.
Oh. He's the original. Frederick. Yeah, I'm gonna go Frederick, Harriet. I mess with Marcus Garvey, man. See, the problem is I love Malcolm X and them and Dick Gregory, of course, but I'm going before them. You know what I'm saying?
Unc said Dr. Sebi, his third one.
Dr. Sebi, a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Definitely died for the cause, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Harriet, Nat, and Frederick Douglass.
Can't argue with that.
Harriet, Malcolm X, Nat Turner.
I want to talk to Unc though. I want to know why he chose Fred Hampton. That's where Umar got his scam from, Marcus Garvey.
So Marcus Garvey was scamming too, Cross?
Cross wicked tonight, bro.
He all over the place. So now you're gonna tell me Marcus Garvey was scamming? See, this is why I would never be a civil rights leader.
Did Umar say he was related to him?
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass, okay.
This is why I would never be a civil rights. This is why I say F. See why I say black people ain't shit, Kurt?
The very people you're trying to save.
These niggas done gave their lives, man, for these people. Just for 100 years later, be talking about them niggas is con artists. They ain't scammers. Nah, I ain't, man.
So yeah, Marcus Garvey was definitely scamming. He'd be right back.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Malcolm died broke, trying to save you niggas. Mm-hmm. Martin broke, got his wig split, trying to save you niggas. Marcus Garvey got deported. Niggas flipped on him. W.E.B. Du Bois.
Educated.
High yellow nigga. High yellow. I keep telling y'all think I'm tripping. Them high yellow niggas is terrible, man. W.E.B. Du Bois is the reason why he was hating on Marcus Garvey. You know what I mean? He apologized later, though, in his life before he died.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he was like 70, 80 years old and apologized, wrote a book and all that about it. And moved to Africa and died. The same shit Marcus Garvey was trying to do, he ended up doing later on in his life. Moved to Africa and died in Africa and wrote a journal and shit about it.
So that was his whole thing.
W.E.B. Du Bois. He was hating on Booker T. Washington, too.
Okay.
He was a hater. High yellow nigga, man. That white blood, man. They got in him. Because he was killed for his beliefs. Okay. He talking about Fred Hampton, yeah.
Okay.
They were young, too.
He was a teenager, wasn't he?
Yeah, they were young. I think when he got killed, he might have been like 20 or something. But they were young. Would you get married and live in a separate house, Will?
Like on the same property or
separate house? Yeah. No. Like separate homes. I
don't see the point.
I forgot the lady name, but her and her husband, she's an actress from forgot the name of that show. Black woman though. Not Family Matters. Anyway, her and her husband been married for over 20 years.
And live separately.
Happily married still to this day, and they still got their separate homes.
I mean, if it works for them. Cross said, hell no, I can't live in separate homes from my wife. Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't see the point.
Would you, Kurt?
I don't see the point either, but I've seen people that have done that. Well, sometimes like they'll sleep in separate bedrooms or whatever. You know, they apart from each other, but they together. If that's their lifestyle, you know, if that works for them, hey, look, I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
BJ, you wouldn't do it because you don't even believe in traditional marriage.
If I got married, I probably would have to do that.
What, live in separate houses?
Yeah.
Why?
That's the only way it's gonna work, bro.
Yeah, but my wife would have a key to my house, and I have a key to her house.
Yeah.
We would just when I'm not in the mood, I could go to my house.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like we, you know what I mean? She don't have access to my crib and I don't have access to her crib. I ain't talking about on that. No,
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Well,
got access to each other's crib.
Okay.
You know what I'm
but
saying? With no
but
problem.
that's what you have man caves for and women caves. You know, you go to the other
It's not
side of
the,
the
it's not
house.
the same. It's not the same.
I was
Eh,
thinking about Warren Buffett, but his estate is probably as large as a city. So
Man caves help though, but it's not the same of having your own house.
he got multiple homes on his property. So does Oprah, but she never married Stedman though, so they don't really count.
Okay. Your girl Jasmine Crockett was ranked last in the Democratic
In the rankings.
Yeah, in the rank they didn't even
they don't like her.
I don't even think she got a vote.
She didn't rank at all.
I
They,
don't think
they, they don't like her because of her voice. You know, she don't back down from nobody. You know, she ghetto.
but that's what I said last time, and you was arguing me down about that when I said that about her. And she's not ghetto. She
Well,
talks
not
ghetto.
ghetto. She's real educated,
She
but
talks ghetto. She's not ghetto at all. She's a suburban private school girl that tries to placate to black people by talking ghetto
well,
when she don't have to.
actually, she is not suburban because she went to I think it's Rosada Kane, which is right in the inner city. But it's a private school. It's an all girls school. You know, they used to give parties on the
But
weekend.
where did she live though?
She stayed like U City or something. That's not the suburbs.
Let's see.
You know.
Okay. But she don't need to be placating the black people.
Cross said earlier, sometimes you gotta meet people where they at. You agree with that? She talking a language they accustomed to.
Not as
Not as a politician.
Not as a politician. Nah, no. Meet people where they at. That means talk ghetto. I
No,
don't see
well,
that as a slap in the face. Like
I don't see it as her talking ghetto-ish. I think she's more so real aggressive. Her language is educated, but it's aggressive. So we consider that ghetto because, you know, like Cross said, you know, she meet people where they at. She didn't start getting a lot of fame until that girl Marjorie Taylor Greene out of Georgia said something about the other African sister, and she called her a butch body built chick. And that's not necessarily ghetto, but that's just the slang of today. So she chopped her down the way the white woman was trying to chop the black girl down.
that's what made me like her. That's what made me stop. Actually, she went viral for that. That's what made me even pay attention to her. I'm
Yeah,
not even
and she
talking
do
about
that,
that.
and she do that with, you know, in her congressional hearings. She is just like really straightforward, and and then she be trying to bring receipts. You know, she'll do her research because she's an attorney like Noah, and she'll bring that into the thing. But see, what she don't understand is that elite political machine, which predominantly are older white men, they don't understand that language. That's why they putting out this narrative and they keeping her down in the Democratic National Convention
It's
because they are, you know, what I don't like about the Democrats, they too passive. You know, they go high, they go low, we go high, and all that. You know, who does that? If just like when that dude Adrian came at you, he went low, you went lower, nigga. Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting ready in today's day let you talk down on them, and they gonna be like, okay, well, you know, like that, that ain't happening. Not today. Not in the black community, at least. You
well,
start talking crazy.
she
Go
went
ahead.
to Mary Institute in St. Louis Country Day School. The
No,
American Secular Co-Educational Independent School from
before that.
junior kindergarten through grade 12. It's located in St. Louis, Missouri, suburb of Ladue.
No, That's not correct. She went to damn, what's the name of that? Rosetta Kane.
Ain't no way in the world you gonna say her joint on Google is incorrect. That's crazy. You said she went where?
I think it was called Rosetta Kane.
I'm reading her. I'm reading her thing. You said it's what?
Rosetta Kane, or I have to look it up. I've seen it somewhere else.
Yeah, and it says, but listen, Kurt, that's a high school. That was an elementary school, day school, in Rosati Kane, an all girls Catholic high school in St. Louis.
Right, and then from there she went to another Catholic school, but her parents.
She's been in private school since she was a child, man. They wasn't living in the hood, bro.
Yes, they was. It's just like you went to a private school, but you stayed in the hood
for 2 years. She went through that motherfucker since birth. It looked like college, preparatory school,
and then she went to Southern Tech.
Tech up here.
Southern Texas Tech or something like that. Southern Texas.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah, she went to all girls school. But it ain't like she stayed like way out in the county, like you know how you stay in the county of Georgia, way out. She didn't stay where she stayed right there in the area. But her parents just were hard workers, and they sent her to a private school because they didn't want her in the public school.
So does she always talk aggressive / ghetto, or she switch it up when she's talking to our people?
I'm not even talking about aggressive. You could be aggressive and not ghetto. I'm not talking. Candace Owens is aggressive. I'm not talking about that.
So she always talk ghetto?
I'm talking about her verbiage. Her verbiage, the words she's using, the way she use them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about she not ratchet. You know what I'm saying? But she get in her ghetto bag on purpose. I'm not even saying that's what she is.
Okay.
She's highly intelligent, bro. You look at all these schools she went to, man. Right. I'm talking about 4 or 5 of them.
You know what do you mean by ghetto, though?
I'm explaining it. Her words, the words she's using, her vernacular. She can speak like a Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama don't talk ghetto. Mm-hmm. You're never gonna catch Michelle and Oprah and them talking ghetto. Candace Owens don't talk ghetto. I've seen a clip on YouTube where that's basically what the Democratic Party is saying about her. Mm-hmm. Your people is saying that about her. Her own people is saying that about her. They're saying that. Now, I don't like the Democratic Party. I think they need her. Mm-hmm. I think they need her because she's the only one that can meet Donald Trump pettiness. I don't think she can lead. She can't run for president or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's what I think.
I think they need her as a voice to be combative against the Republican Party to compete. You know
see, that's what I think. Where I get it kind of mixed up, I think it's more. Her voice is more petty as opposed to ghetto. Cause I don't hear her saying nothing like, "Hey, yo," and you know, you did, you know, it's not that kind of.
What the next episode, I'm gonna have some clips for you. I have some clips for you, and then
I think she know how to get real petty.
Does she turn it on and off, or is it always like that?
She turned it on and off.
That's why I would be upset. Talk to me how you talk to the white.
Well, she's an attorney.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just be like, that's a slap in the face. Yeah. Same thing Kamala did. When Kamala was running for president, she had Meg Thee Stallion, Gorilla, and all these people. And come on, that's like that's what the Democratic Party do, and that's why I don't mess with them. That's another thing they do. They lower the standards of everything. Mm-hmm. You're having Gorilla. You talk about Sexy Red. But you didn't say nothing about her having Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion and them up there at her campaign. They're the same.
Okay. Listen, I don't like none of them for real. A lot of the new music, a lot of the new music, I think is ratchet. But it's not for me to say who people like, cause I mean, hell, Donald Trump bring the country boys on stage, or whoever You know,
See, that's another reason why the Democratic Party I don't think they'll ever be in office again. They too focused on they too focused on Donald Trump when they should be focused
no,
on themselves.
okay, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm like this, okay, if you and I are competitors, if you feel like you could do something, why can't I? If you want to get petty, why can't I? Why I gotta be something different being petty like you? You know, if Donald Trump can get down like that, then somebody else should be able to get down. That's the only way you're gonna beat them.
At Roland Martin, everybody is saying, I'm looking at this, Roland Martin, everybody is saying she ghetto. the Democratic side, her people.
Yeah, because they want her to capitulate to that soft side. They don't want her to be aggressive. They want to label her aggression or the way she attacked people as being ghetto. Oh, the first thing they go to all the time is, see, that's what we mean about black women. They're always aggressive. They always got too much to say. What she does to me is she speaks a lot of truth to power. And they don't like that.
Who don't like that? Your own Democratic Party?
Their own Democratic Party. Nobody likes that. Nobody really likes a woman that will sit there and challenge you intelligently on your level. We always get that. I know I get that. When some woman that gets too, what they call it, too sassy, man, she ghetto as hell. She got too, shut up. That's what they want her to do, is shut up. I seen a clip where she was in a court case and the judge was trying to tell her to shut up, but she wouldn't. They don't like that. They want you to shut up and just be, yes, boss, we sick, boss, and go along with the program.
I seen her drunk. I seen her at one of them events. Damn, what was it?
I don't get that.
I seen her drunk, man.
So she's not allowed to get drunk?
No.
What?
You're not allowed to be drunk as a representative on TV talking. No. You could get drunk in your house. Even Shaq said that, and he not running for a political position. Shaq said he was on Drink Champs. He was on Drink Champs, and Shaq said, no, I don't. Not in public.
One of the Supreme Court justice that Donald Trump put in office was getting drunk in public.
Kurt, you're a clear-cut example of what I'm talking about and why the Democrats will continue to lose. This is going to be a long losing battle with you guys.
They said that during the Bush administration too.
Because instead of fixing y'all problem, y'all too busy trying to compare yourselves to these people that are winning.
Already won.
They already won. You're too busy trying to be like them. No, you're not listening to what the people are complaining about. Your party. Listen to the people and fix and understand what they're saying. This way you could get the people back. The people is telling you why you don't mess with them, and you're saying, oh, you don't mess with us for this, but Donald Trump does it too. Yeah, but Donald Trump knows the difference between boys and girls. Donald Trump don't want boys playing in girl sports. Donald Trump don't want men having access to girls' bathrooms.
He don't want men doing pedophile stuff, but he do. He don't never want you to do what he do. He's a criminal, but he don't go to jail.
Yeah, we not.
But he wants you to.
This ain't about him. We was talking about Jasmine Crockett. You can't even stay on the topic. Everything got to go back.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yourself, y'all all do it.
All I'm saying is you always on Donald Trump's thing. You know what I'm saying? You are.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's like you're a clone. You're a Donald Trump. You're a Donald Trump clone. Everything is okay about what Donald Trump does because you agree with two of his issues.
So then everything can't be. You got to make sense when you talk. Everything you just contradicted yourself. everything can't be okay if I only agree with 2 of his policies.
Well, you the one that support everything.
I don't agree with everything he does. I'm really 60-40. I'm 60
But
in disagreement with what he's doing and 40%
but you
agreement
said
of what he's
you're the
doing.
one that said you support him. He only
I
won.
do.
Okay. Well, if you
And just
support him,
because I support somebody don't mean I support them 100%. I don't gotta support them 100%. I support you. I damn sure don't support you 100%.
But we just talking about Representative Crockett. We ain't even.
And it always go to Donald Trump.
Let Trump
Anytime we
sleep.
talk about anything political, they
I'm
bring
saying
up Donald Trump every time.
What it ain't about just Donald Trump. I said her own Democratic Party is against her because of this narrative that when black women talk out with a strong voice, she ghetto.
No, but what I'm saying, I wanted to hear what you had to say. Is you think it's okay for her to represent her people by being intoxicated publicly on television? That's okay because
That's what he said.
That Donald Trump hired
That's
did
what
it
he
too?
said.
What I'm saying is I haven't seen a clip of her being drunk in public. And if she was at an event. And if she got tipsy, it's no law against being drunk.
It's definitely a law against that. It's called public intoxication.
But that's not even the point. It's an image. It's an image when you're running for a political position. When you're trying to be, it's an
She
image.
ain't run. She ain't running.
Nobody wants to see their leader drunk on national TV. If Trump was drunk, I'm gonna be saying something about that. I don't care who it is. Nobody wants to see their political leader drunk. I'm not saying she can't get drunk. Nobody wants to. She should never even got on the microphone. She should have avoided the cameras.
From what I see, Donald Trump, you say leaders, Donald Trump look like he on something else, like some meth or something. That boy it's something wrong with him.
Once again, we're not talking about Trump though.
Okay, I'm talking about any leader.
As much you talk about
If we're
Trump,
talking about image, we're talking about all images of political leaders because you're supposed to represent something. You know what I'm saying? And if we talking about image about a black woman because she's outspoken aggressively, and then we want to label that sounds like bias just toward her because she's a black woman. And a lot of the politicians are the elitists of Washington are elderly 80, 90-year-old old white men that'll go according to an old law that black women should shut the fuck up.
we got 10 minutes. Will? I just sent you another clip. Can you play that for me? Once again, you're all over the place, bro.
I'm just talking about image.
She just ran for whatever she ran for, and she lost. White men ain't have nothing to do with that. That was your political party. That was the Democrats. That was a bunch of black people. There's a bunch of black men online and black women online that ain't rocking with her.
That don't like black women speaking out, whether it's white or black.
But you just said white men.
You
just said white men.
I said the elitists. The elitists and those all people. You said yourself you would never vote for a black woman to be president.
I said I'll never vote for a woman, period.
Okay, because there's a stigma involved, especially with black women that are aggressive.
It ain't. You can't tell me why I won't vote for a woman because they can't think critically and logically. They think emotionally. I would never live in a country that is ran by a woman. And on top of that, I don't want to live in a country that's ran by a woman I don't want to be, let alone ran by a woman, but a weak man. I don't want to be in no country ran by a weak man, as Biden and Obama and them niggas displayed. Those are weak men. I'd rather live in a country where they can't predict what this man gonna do. And that makes him damn what anybody say. He gonna do what he do.
And that makes him.
I'd rather live in a country with a Putin or the Kim Jong-un or any of them niggas that's men. A man gotta. If I'm gonna follow anybody, gotta be a man, not and a man that's sure of himself, not a man that's trying to placate the people just cause. Nah, bro. No.
Wait.
And they ain't had nothing to do with no black
Or,
woman.
are you telling me that you consider that strong because you can't predict what he does?
Yeah. Yeah.
I call that psychotic.
All right. So that's one of the things I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. I like him, my leader. You can't. He's unpredictable. Yep.
I wouldn't let him lead me to the grocery store.
That's cool. Go ahead, Bill.
Do you know how many people Barack Obama deported in 8 years?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Well, why don't you guess?
I don't know and don't care.
Well, hang on. You don't know and you don't care. You've just given me...
Because it's not the issue.
You're
trying to make the issue the southern border.
Joy. You've just given me... Joy.
The point is, Barack Obama was not dragging women and nursing babies apart and taking...
Joy. You've just given me...
I'm sure going to tell me it's your main issue.
You've just given me...
But it's not my main issue. My main issue is that what we're seeing...
I'm trying to finish my sentence. You've just given me a lengthy monologue attacking Donald Trump's aggressive deportation policy. And I've simply said to you, there was a Democrat, a black Democrat president of the United States for 8 years. I'm simply asking, given that you're obviously all over every detail of the Trump deportation policy, and given you were on the airwaves in America on a daily basis through Obama's tenure, how many people did he deport in 8 years?
I do not know. You'll tell me. I'm sure.
Have a guess.
But it's probably more than 1 million people. I'm quite certain.
Have a
because
guess.
I think each 2 million.
It was 3 million.
Okay. And your point being what?
My point
What's
being,
the point?
are you as shocked by that as you are claiming to be by Trump?
It is not deportation.
Many of them were brown.
That are shocking. Wait a minute. Can I answer your question?
The majority were brown.
She's racist. She's dumb. She's very stupid.
That's crazy.
I don't agree with what he said at the end, but that's just a clear-cut example of what they do. They sit here and focus so much on Trump, but then when you bring up factual things about Obama or Biden that actually was worse than what Trump was doing or ever done, they don't know about it. How can she sit up there and say, I don't know how many people he deported? How? But you know everything Trump is doing.
If that is her idea, we can't make her know the exact numbers. I get that. I get that part. What I do see her trying to say is, we're not just talking about pure deportation. I can remember when, like you say, we keep going to Donald Trump. Yeah, Obama deported a lot of immigrants too, but he allowed them to go through processes. I've seen Donald Trump take children away from their parents and put them on the ground. Come on, man.
Where you seen that at?
In the first go round, all those kids that were separated, they were separating families, deporting the adults and keeping the kids in them tents. Everybody's seen that. I mean, it's a way you do anything. Yeah, I believe that you should get rid of a lot of the criminals, but I also know that doing immigration back when Ellis Island or wherever they deported all of those criminals from England, it wasn't a thing because it was them. So, I mean, so it's not about deportation, it's how you do it. Get rid of those criminals. Yeah, we got enough criminals here already. You know what I'm saying? But don't take the criminals and leave their kids to be orphans so you can sell them off or abuse them. That don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me.
What you think, Will?
I think Will fell in the background. Where Nadia them at? They not showing up today?
Yeah, let me see.
Hey, BJ.
We was talking about Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, I think well, obviously the Democrat. I think actually I'm the one saying that she should They need her. I don't. But I know what it is. First of all, it's too many old people in charge of the Democratic Party. Old black people need to get out the way.
It's old people. It's old people in both parties. Too many old people.
Yeah, right now we just talking about the Democratic Party because y'all the ones losing. So we talking about the losers right now. We don't need to talk about the winners. They're winning.
No,
they already won.
Everybody.
We talking about
Everybody is losing.
Crockett.
Everybody is losing.
All right. The topic is Jasmine Crockett, and she lost. She didn't even get a vote. She lost to Robert Garcia, Spanish dude or something. And
she lost what?
Whatever it was, bro. I don't know. That's your girl.
She didn't lose her seat.
Nobody ever said that, man.
Well, you said she lost.
Let me just get my point off, bro, because you throwing me off now.
Yeah, well, you making a point and they ain't telling us what you making a point about.
You keep cutting me off. You really fucking me up. I forgot what I was gonna say. But this your girl I'm talking about. So what thing she just ran?
Okay.
What was it?
You telling me that she lost something? I don't know. I don't know what she ran for. I know she still got her seat.
Right, so if you let me go. So whatever they was just running for, Democratic primary or whatever it was, she lost. She didn't even get a vote, and she lost to Robert Garcia, some Spanish dude or something. And once again, like I've been saying the whole time, I think they don't know what they're doing. Robert Julio Garcia. Mayor of Long Beach. Let me see what
Cross says she ran for congressional leadership.
Thank you, Cross. Thank you. This his girl. He know everything else about her. He don't know what she just lost. She just lost last week, a week or two ago.
I'm saying I don't know what you was saying. You just said she lost. I'm thinking she's a senator, and if she was running for something, I was thinking she ran for her seat and she lost to Robert Garcia. But because you didn't elaborate on that, I continue to ask, what did she lose?
I'm trying to find this clip where she was on Roland Martin. Damn. I had it, but anyway.
He said Democrats only know lies about Trump.
Them niggas so fixated on Trump. This nigga talk about Trump more than me. He talking about I'm team Trump. He talking about Trump more than me. I ain't bring Trump up at all. I'm talking about Jasmine Crockett. He get to talking about Trump.
You talk about any Democrat.
She just ran for what? Crush said she just ran for
the congressional leadership.
Okay, so that was the topic, and Jasmine Crockett was the topic. That's what she ranked last in that. So that was the topic of that. I don't care about the rest of the Democrats or whatever. And I like Jasmine Crockett. I just think she dumbed herself down to placate to people like Kurt.
You don't think she need to take that angle?
Hell no.
Just be yourself.
Hell no. She need to talk that lawyer talk, to use the vernacular that she's equipped with.
How she got the position in the first place.
Exactly. When she went viral, she started going viral and all that, and
the fame went to her head.
I ain't gonna say it went to her head, but now they all do it.
Because when it went viral,
they've been doing it for years. Al Sharpton been doing it, saying the little sayings and all that. Jesse Jackson and them niggas, they've been doing it for years. That playbook is old, it's outdated. These niggas is old and outdated. Mm-hmm. They need young blood. Get all these old niggas out of here. Get a whole new regime.
I think that
Stephen A. Smith in, because Stephen A. Smith is actually a Democrat, but he said he'll run independent. Stephen A. Smith is actually a Democrat that makes sense. These niggas don't make sense. They
know what?
Busy worried about Trump. They don't make sense.
I think.
Kurt, I'll get to you next, Kurt. I'll get to you next. They so fixated on Trump. Everything is Trump. Fix your problem. The Democratic Party has a problem, a huge problem. Nobody is rocking with them. but these old black people, the same old black people that's about to die off. Y'all gotta get the attention and the trust of the people back, like Obama did. But Obama sitting here talking about gay friends and all this other stuff. That's crazy. And I think Jasmine Crockett was the best weapon. For real, for real. Go ahead, Kurt.
What about Hakeem Jeffries?
I don't know who that is. What about him?
Hakeem Jeffries was the leader of the Democratic Party at one point. That brother out of New York, out of Jersey or something.
What about him?
You know, I think that both parties should put term limits on that because both parties are elderly men, whites on the Republican side and blacks on. They have an outdated idea of what society is.
Hey, how do the Democratic Party come back from this? Because they're at the bottom. Forget the Republican Party.
Their problem is what I think, and this is purely my opinion, is they too soft. You know, they talk soft. They talk like, oh, well, you know, like it's just okay. Well, we lost. It's not like they're attacking facts. You know what I'm saying? They too passive.
Yeah, Cross just said, yeah, all y'all do is attack lies.
I didn't say nothing about attacking no lies. They attacking the lies that are being perpetrated. You know, because, you know, people tell you lies, Republican and Democrat, right in your face. Just like a lawyer go according to the facts. They follow the evidence. And then you present it to the people. But you got to be aggressive with it because there is a thing that has been promoted for years called alternative facts. What's an alternative fact to you, BJ?
What you say?
What is an alternative fact?
A lie.
Okay, there have been books that have been pushed, and you could look this up. I had Nadia look it up. I wish she was here. But it's an agenda. It's a whole book about alternative facts that Republicans have been running on for years. Because if you tell a lie long enough, loud enough, and effectively enough, then the truth is no longer conceivable. That's how they think. And through media, social media, like you made a statement about TikTok or you know, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of those are algorithms. I seen on TikTok a snake turn into a bear. Is that credible news? You know what I'm saying? When social media first came out, I said this, that social media is going to be the one tool that's going to destroy us as a people because it dummies us down. It dummies us down to truth when it really supposed to be entertainment. Cause
I disagree. We about to head up out of here though, but I disagree. Social media, you can learn a lot on social media. You got everything. You got the whole world. You got the information of everything is in that phone.
You could use it as a tool.
It's what you use it for,
or a toy.
Yeah, it's what you use
well,
it for.
It also could be used as a weapon. Yeah. And if you notice, okay, let me use one example. How many phone numbers you know by heart?
The same ones I always knew by heart.
Back in the days, people could quote phone numbers off the top of their head. Now you have to look in your phone,
right,
to dial sister girl, or you know, you might not know mom's number because you've been dialing it all your life. You could know it by heart. See, and people don't talk about it a lot, like the algorithms that they put in phones. And this information just came out. If you notice that a lot of things pop up on your timeline and you wonder how it always pops up. Well, when you talking, your phone hears you and it will funnel all information that you were just talking about. You didn't even have your phone on. Your phone was on, but it was, you wasn't on Facebook or whatever. It hears you and it just funnels those algorithms to your timeline, whether it's a conspiracy or whether it's not a conspiracy. So, and that's why they was trying to ban TikTok, because China had somehow mastered that, and they brought that algorithm to America. So it could actually form the way we think. And just like with the homosexuality and the twerking and all of that, those are supposed to be entertainment. Man,
what happened to Bree? Where Bree at? I just saw that comment. I agree with that, Kurt. China owns it, yeah, and I was with that. I was with banning TikTok and all that. But at the end of the day, it's all what your algorithm is based off what you like, what you type in, what you like, what you're looking at. That's why you keep seeing twerk videos, because you keep watching them. I don't get all them twerk videos. I don't watch them.
No, I talk against it so much that it all is end up. My phone somehow hears that.
That could be true too, because your phone is listening to our conversation.
You give the apps permission.
That could
like
be
when
true.
you sign up for an app, you have to select, hey, this is gonna be listen to your audio. Check it or don't check it, or you can't use this app. So if you want to use Facebook, it's gonna listen to you.
Are y'all messing with Hakeem Jeffries out there? Cause from Jersey. Live in Jersey. He's a New Jersey representative.
Cross it, hell no.
I see Cross it, hell no. Yeah, I want to know. I missed that. What Bree wanted to talk about? Bree probably know a lot about Jasmine Crockett.
I had put the number up.
Was that what she wanted to talk about?
It was either.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, brother, something. I don't know if it's somebody have heard about you all or us, and I think they trying to copy because they promoting this good mom, bad choices.
we inspiring the people. That's why we're here, bro.
Good mom, bad. You know them?
I don't know it, but I've been hearing it on the radio. They talking about a podcast that's either is just starting up or it's getting ready to or it's already started. It's called Good Mom, Bad Choices. And I guess it's about these sisters that then went out and had 10 babies by 11 dudes, and they good moms or whatever. They made bad choice. I don't know what it's about, but
it's probably just a coincidence.
What up, Josh?
Josh, what up? So they're saying Hakeem Jeffries is from New York. Hakeem Jeffries is in New York. Is he in New York or New Jersey?
I don't know. I know he's one of the leaders of the Democratic Party. I
don't like none of them. I haven't found one that I like yet. I mean, I like Jasmine, but I just hate that she dumb herself down. Not even dumb herself down. I just hate that she don't talk that talk like Noah. You know what I mean?
You right, Jazz. I'm on that first thing in the morning.
Like Noah, man. Noah don't what Dre said?
She said we got off topic and she didn't want to bring it back up. She wanted to back
about
Kurt
Reed.
Up about Joy Reid.
I don't know.
Kurt always got the support from the ladies,
about
bro.
Joy Reid. What about Joy
Reid?
She could still speak on Joy Reid, Dread. Ain't much to talk about her.
I mean, and it's just not Joy Reid. I'm just talking about the message.
Hakeem,
you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not about the policy.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact, Jai. Yeah, that's a fact, Jai. I haven't seen a Democratic leader that I'm like, that guy's good or that woman is good. I like I can say positive things about Jasmine. She's fast. She's intelligent. She's not dumb at all. Mm-hmm. She's intelligent and she's fast. I think she just need to get out of that ghetto bag.
But I don't know. Do you think it's strategic? Like she using that to? Because
yeah.
we talking. It's working. We talking about it.
Yeah, it's strategic because she's yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's the one making the waves. Ain't nobody else. Who else is there?
Right.
It's kind of, ain't that kind of like how Charleston White was? At first he was talking that.
Yeah, when he was wearing the bow tie.
Yeah, but he's not a political figure.
But I'm just saying, in order to gain followings.
Yes, I said yes. But you're right. Yes. But he's not a political figure, so she shouldn't. She can't really use that. She can't use that blueprint.
They're gonna use it against her eventually.
Yeah. Yes. It's already used against her. She just lost. She came in last.
Bottom.
She came in last. Robbie Garcia got the seat. Some Spanish
but she's still
out of California.
She's still like a freshman in Congress, though. She's still new at the political arena. So she's probably learning that she's going to have to tweak her message or how she deliver her message.
No, she's probably going to become an independent.
That's her best bet.
She learned. Yeah, no, she learned. I don't know what I did with that clip. She learned a valuable message. I watch her interviews. I just watched her interview with Roland Martin the day after she lost. And she learned, she damn near cried. She learned what her party is really about and how they really get down and how old black people are. They stuck in their ways. Old black people. That's why Frederick Douglass said it's easier to raise strong children than change the minds of old
fixed broken men.
Yeah. That's why I'm talking about the kids. I ain't talking about older nobody. I don't care nothing. 14 and over, whatever.
It's over with, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm talking about these children, man. These children, man. Everything else is just for the podcast and for the content. But
they know that too. That's why they attacking our kids.
I wish I would sit here and try to change Kurt's mind.
Oh no. Die trying.
Because he gonna lose every time.
I just lose. I'm gonna lose just trying to waste my time doing it.
Hey,
half deaf, first of all. So you ain't no talking to him.
Oh, I can hear well.
Oh, it's selective.
But I just don't let people pee on my leg and tell me it's raining outside.
All right, we getting ready to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to the girl?
I don't know, Kurt.
They sick of your shit, Kurt. They couldn't back you tonight.
You're in the same track. They said they was coming late, Noah probably caught up with work or something. I don't know.
I almost didn't make it because y'all said it was going to be around a certain time, 9 o'clock. And I was thinking about going skating tonight. Because I might have to have back surgery again. I got to get my.
Appreciate the chat.
Stop skating
for rocking with us, man.
No, I don't. I need to start skating.
What you want to leave them with, B?
No, I was just checking out the comments.
Okay.
I rock with Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, that was
Steve. Jasmine Crockett ran to be on the House Oversight Committee. Okay. I don't even know what that is, the House Oversight Committee. You know what that is? Well,
yeah, oversight is like when politics.
Red must be behind. Go ahead, Kurt.
When politicians
tap in with us, we'll go on by her schedule next time. I want to hear from her.
When politicians go awry and get caught up, oversight is the committee in Congress that kind of do all of the congressional hearings and they question about what's truth and what ain't truth, and find out whether they should censure people or whatever. They do a lot. They do a lot as opposed to trying to keep the Congress people in check from doing wrong. They oversight,
Well, they put a Spanish man from California over that.
Hey, he was probably more senior.
He's 3 years older than
Unc said you still doing a special show?
But he might have been in politics long.
I don't know what special show. I don't know.
It's just like, remember the old white woman? Who was the old white woman that was the leader before she retired? That old lady that used to be the House leader.
Maxine Waters?
No, not Maxine Waters, the white woman.
Oh, you're talking about a white lady.
She was the leader of the Democratic. She was the leader of the House. Nancy Pelosi. When she retired, Hakeem Jeffries took over as leadership because the Democratic people had to vote for her. The Democratic vote ain't getting ready to vote for Jasmine Crockett or Hakeem Jeffries. They go on a different route.
Yeah, that's obvious.
So
they went with Robert Garcia from California.
Yeah, and probably because of, and the reason why, it probably because of the whole aura around deportation. He's a Spaniard or Mexican descent or whatever. They trying to get some. I don't know what they doing.
You know why? You know why? This is why. This is why they picked him. Will, check this out. I would never, man. I would never. Democratic Party. He served as the 28th mayor of Long Beach, California, from 2014 to 2022. He was both the city's youngest and first elected openly LGBT mayor, as well as the first Latino to hold the office. So he hit her with a double whammy. Mm-hmm. He's Spanish and he's gay. Mm-hmm. That's what the Democratic Party is concerned about. Yeah. Gay. So she should be a stud. Jasmine Crockett is too cute. She's too cute and she's heterosexual. She's not going to win. You got to be a stud black woman, like the mayor of Chicago, the mayor of California. They studs. They old studs. They old dykes. Old dumb dykes. Word up. The mayor of Philly. Philly got trash all over their city. You know what I mean? That's what the Democratic Party is about.
Younger,
so they
Hispanic,
didn't want the young girl that's really kicking ass. You know what I mean? She really is. But they went with the gay Spanish nigga from California. Damn. She need to go Republican. She need to go Republican or independent.
Yeah, independent.
Yeah,
I think she gonna change. She might change over to independent. A lot of Democrats are changing independent because
Biden's
if she wants to stay Democrat, she gotta stay. She gotta do what they want her to do. She's not gonna get. She don't reach her ceiling if she stayed Democrat with the Democratic Party. She don't reach her ceiling. She's not gonna go no further than where she at now. They ain't gonna let her. Somebody had to tell her.
They ain't gonna let her
before the vote.
She's seeing it. She's smart enough. That's what I'm saying. Kurt, go watch the Roland Martin interview. Go watch.
I watched a lot of her interviews. I watched a lot.
That's the one. Right after her loss. Right after her loss, and she was totally different. She was totally different. Her spirit was broken. Y'all broke her spirit. Real talk. Y'all broke her spirit, man.
Y'all.
I felt bad for the girl. And I fucked with that party.
I like her, and not just because she's from St. Louis, because she stay in Texas.
But see, the thing is, she's a late. She still believe like we once believed. You know what I'm saying? 2008, 2009, 2010 with Obama change and all that. We believed, and then we saw that was some bullshit too, for real. So I jumped shit.
What the Democratic Party got a problem with, where they problem at is with messaging. How they deliver their message. They, where Republicans, they deliver a message that it seems to me that they'll say one thing, but really their agenda is something else. Democrats don't have a message. They don't deliver no message.
That's why I was about to ask you, Kurt. In 60 seconds, we out of here. What would be the Democratic message? Democratic Party. What is their message? Because it seems like their message is just for gays.
I think their message should be.
They got a gay message.
The message should be, run for all of the people, not just black people. It's just not about a black message. It's about. I thought it was a United States. And that means bring us all together for a common good. You know what I'm saying? If you can get some money, they can get some money. I can get some money. You can get some money. Everybody gets some. So, hey, Will, you never did send me the whole soundtrack to that. Is that an album?
Nah, it's just one song. We got.
Okay.
Will got the song.
I got the song. I got the song off of YouTube.
Oh yeah, so you can download it from YouTube.
I'll be riding down the street rocking it.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, Cross. Good looking, Drag.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Appreciate you.
For y'all that was on here live, and those of you watching the replay, we appreciate y'all too. Much love, and we will see y'all next time.
All right, peace.
Every step I take, rip up the streets. A gun in a vest, some money and weed is all I need. When I hit the block, my mama started losing her sleep. To love a nigga like me is really not for the weak. I became a villain after that 100 bullets ate up my Uncle G. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. All my childhood transgressions did was teach me lessons. I laid down with beautiful women and they gave me blessings. The love I never gave all these niggas and hoes was for my kids, for them I bleed, little X's and O's. As a man, I gotta be more than just checks and clothes, Pampers and milk. Anytime I leave this house, I could get killed. You could be playing a block or going to work. Charleston and Texas showed us it ain't even safe in church. Every day I look at this world and it keep getting worse. Clips getting longer, switches is clearing them faster. And for some reason they end up in the hands of these little bastards. And go from me, gotta pay their funeral and buy their casket. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. I was a bad son, now I'm a good dad. I'm hands-on, my kids ain't raised by no iPad. I show up every day, if you a man, try that. Can't call yourself a man if you make a child and deny that. Good dad, bad son.